Hey everyone! Welcome to the Bold and Beautiful 24. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in.
Electra's world collides after learning Luna is pregnant, and Deacon is devastated by Sheila's secrecy. The tests that showed Luna wouldn't be a dad changed the results. The Bold and the Beautiful makes it seem like Luna's paternity test results could be hacked. A DNA test shows that Will Spencer is not the actual father. This will make Luna look like she was lying. Luna should be locked up until she is far enough along for a DNA test. This has been talked about a lot. Because Luna has told so many lies and carried out so many crazy plans, you shouldn't take her word for it. Bill Spencer made Luna take several pregnancy tests, which showed she was pregnant. But he's not sure yet that it's his granddaughter. But Luna seems to be sure that Will is the father, even when she is by herself and talking to her future child. Also, Luna has been interested in Will for a long time. Fans of BNB can believe Luna when she says she doesn't sleep with other people like Papi Nozawa does because she is totally in love with Will. For this reason, Luna is ready to have a paternity test as soon as possible. In fact, Luna can't wait to show that her new baby is a Spencer child. There is a lot of attention on what seems to be a clear paternity test result, but maybe it's not so clear after all. Even though Luna seems to be telling the truth when she says that Will is the father of the baby, a DNA test could still be rigged. Could Bill lie about the results to trick Will, Katie Logan, and everyone else? That's a choice Bill can think about if he needs to free his son badly enough. Bill might be ready to leave his grandchild in order to keep Will away from Luna. We could see Bill proving that there is no link, even though Luna begs him not to, and sending her back to jail. On the other hand, it's likely that someone, like Electra Forrester, changed the DNA test. Electra might even ask for help from Lee Finnegan, who owes her for letting Luna ruin her relationship with Will. Whatever the case, Luna would be better off falling for a scam this time. Since Luna already lied to Bill with a fake pregnancy test, it's only fair that she tells a lie when her own results come back. The real Daddy Will news might come out later, but Luna might be shocked if the first findings are changed. Luna might find out that no one believes her when she says someone messed with the test. Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful say that Luna might be shocked if it turns out that she was sleeping with someone else. Does Luna Nozawa, who is pregnant, just disappear? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Luna Nozawa may be in over her head now that she is pregnant with Will Spencer Jr.'s child. Luna thought that her baby would keep her out of jail and help her build a future with Will Spencer Jr., but it's clear that this is not the case. For those who want to know what's going to happen next on Bold and the Beautiful, read on. Moon Nozawa, will you run for it? We all knew that Bill Spencer would be angry when he learned that Luna Nozawa had raped his youngest son and was now pregnant with a Spencer heir. In fact, he already hates Luna because she almost killed his other son, Liam Spencer, with a gun. But no one thought he would respond so strangely to the news. Teasers for the Bold and the Beautiful say that Luna may start to worry about her safety. Dollar Bill seems to be following through on his threats by telling Luna Nozawa to end the pregnancy. He will act on his own if she doesn't do what he says. Does Bill Spencer attack? Daytime opera reports say that Luna Nozawa might leave the show after she announces she is pregnant. She might run away when she finds out she has a baby because of her maternal feelings. Then there is a much scarier possibility. Will Bill Spencer hire someone to take care of Luna and the baby, which would make her disappear? There are no plans for Will Spencer Jr. to have a child with serial killer Luna. But since he's single now and the shock has worn off, maybe he'll change his mind? Will he look for his child in 9 months if Luna goes missing? Grandpa Finn is interested in Luna, who is having a hard time. There are hints that Dr. John Finnegan will get a big surprise next week on The Bold and the Beautiful. Finn didn't seem upset about the death of his daughter Luna Nozawa. In fact, he seemed happy about it. But now that an innocent baby is involved, would Finn change his mind about having a serial killer child? What will happen next on BNB? Spoilers are below. Finn and Luna's difficult love story. Dr. Finn just recently found out that Luna Nozawa, his cousin, was really his daughter. Luna asked the good doctor to connect with her, but her father broke up with her because he loved his wife Steffi Forrester. Finn turned his back on his real daughter after holding Steffi Forrester hostage, trying to steal her son, and almost shooting and killing her. As teasers for Bold and the Beautiful say, Finn will be shocked when Luna comes back to the world of the living. If he finds out she's pregnant and there is a healthy baby involved, will he change his mind? Steffi Forrester is out of town right now. Will Finn meet Luna behind her back? Finn's change of heart. A new episode of BNB says that Luna is pregnant and Dr. Finn will become a grandpa. Because she is pregnant, she will need prenatal care, so she might see him at the hospital or doctor's office. Finn might change his mind and want to be a part of his daughter's life again when he finds out that she is pregnant. He might see Luna's fake death as a sign and give her another chance. There is no doubt that Steffi Forrester will lose it when she finds out that Luna Nozawa is still alive. Finn can end his marriage if he starts seeing Luna once again. Will be able to talk sense into Electra? Spoilers for Friday, September 26, 2025, on The Bold and the Beautiful say that Will is set on saving his relationship with Electra. Will begs and pleads. Electra Forrester doesn't seem to get it either, just like everyone else. The night before he claimed her virginity, Will Spencer had not slept with another girl. The young man was raped because Luna Nozawa slept with him without his permission. In this case, Will is not cheating on Electra, but she doesn't see it that way. Electra thought Will had failed her in the worst way possible. If Will had just told her the truth before they had sex, would she have been calmer and happier? Maybe, but Katie Logan stopped that thought in its tracks, and Will put all of his trust in his mother. His relationship with Electra seems to be ending, and he can't do much about it. We get why Electra is so mad, but she doesn't seem to care about how Will feels about being thrashed by someone he thought was dead. Will has been sick about this since he found out he slept with a strange girl, and it's not getting better. Asking for help from the Deacon. Deacon Sharp doesn't know what to do about his marriage to Sheila Carter now that he knows Luna is still alive. She has lied to him or kept a secret about Luna before. He doesn't know if they will be able to stay together because Sheila does this all the time. Read this, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Reese react to Luna's ultrasound as they start to bond emotionally with the baby? If Deacon decides to get professional help from Taylor Hayes, things don't go as planned when Taylor tells him to look for help somewhere else. Is Taylor not interested in treating him for some other reason besides the fact that he is married? Taylor has treated Deacon without any problems in the past, so why is this now a problem for her? In this case, it might not be a Deacon problem but a Taylor problem. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Luna Nozawa's pregnancy will continue to take center stage, but the shocking twist about the paternity test could alter the course of every character's life in ways no one could have predicted, because while Luna has been steadfast in insisting that Will Spencer Jr. is the father of her baby and has never wavered in her obsession with him, the results of the DNA test could be tampered with, manipulated, or outright falsified to make it appear that Will is not the bio dad, which would not only devastate Luna but also paint her as the liar she has spent months trying to prove she isn't, and the fallout from such a bombshell would ripple across the Spencer, Forrester, Logan, and Finnegan families, creating an endless spiral of betrayal, mistrust, and heartbreak, because Bill Spencer has already made it clear that he wants Luna gone from his family's orbit forever and has threatened to do whatever it takes to ensure his youngest son is free of her grip, meaning that Bill could easily pull strings at the hospital, bribe a lab tech, or twist the situation to his advantage so that the test comes back showing Will is not the father, which would allow Bill to argue in court, in the press, and in the family that Luna is a manipulative predator who deserves to be locked away, not celebrated as the mother of the next Spencer heir, and while Luna might cry foul and insist that the results have been altered, her long history of deception, scheming, and violent acts would make her look like the girl who cried wolf, leaving her credibility in tatters, especially since she once faked a paternity test herself to convince Bill that he was the father of her unborn child, only for that lie to come back and haunt her later. So in the eyes of the Spencers, Forresters, and even the audience, it would almost feel like poetic justice for Luna to be undone by the very kind of scheme she once used on others, though in this case the stakes are much higher, because the test would also determine whether or not Luna's unborn baby will be accepted as part of the Spencer family, inherit Spencer wealth, and become a permanent tie to Will's life. And yet, while Bill might have the motive and resources to tamper with the test, he is not the only suspect, because Electra Forrester, Will's heartbroken girlfriend, has every reason to want the test to show Luna as a liar, since in Electra's mind the baby is the living proof of the night Luna raped Will, and although Electra has been told time and again that Will didn't cheat on her but was violated against his will, her emotional wounds run so deep that she sees the baby as a betrayal in flesh and blood, so she could easily turn to someone like Lee Finnegan, who is already resentful of Luna for wreaking havoc on Finn's family and for humiliating her as a doctor, and who might feel she owes Electra for all the pain Luna has caused, meaning that the two women could collude to make sure the test points anywhere but to Will, thereby ensuring that Luna is branded a liar, tossed back into prison, and forever cut out of the Spencer legacy. But of course, on a soap opera like The Bold and the Beautiful, the truth always finds a way of coming out eventually, and it could be months down the line that the real paternity is revealed, proving once and for all that Will is the father, at which point Luna would be able to say, "I told you so," but by then the damage to her reputation, her relationship with Will, and her baby's place in the family may already be irreparable, especially if Bill succeeds in convincing the courts that Luna is unstable, dangerous, and unfit to raise a child. And while all this legal drama plays out, Luna herself could reach a breaking point, since the stress of the accusations, the hatred from the Spencers, and the fear of losing her baby might push her to disappear from Los Angeles altogether, either by running away in a desperate bid to protect her unborn child or by being forced off the canvas through more sinister means, because rumors suggest Bill might even hire someone to handle the Luna problem permanently, ensuring that both she and her baby are gone forever. Though this would create an even darker twist if Will later discovered that he was the father and realized his own father had destroyed his chance to raise his child. But while Bill's wrath simmers, the storyline also brings Dr. John Finn Finnegan back into the fold in a major way, because although Finn once turned his back on Luna for her crimes against Steffi Forrester and their family, the revelation that he is about to become a grandfather could stir feelings he never expected, especially since he knows that an unborn baby is innocent of the sins of its parents. And while he was almost relieved when Luna died, seeing her alive and carrying his grandchild could make him reconsider, perhaps even quietly meeting with Luna behind Steffi's back to offer medical support and emotional reassurance. But if Steffi ever discovered that Finn was secretly helping Luna during her pregnancy, their marriage could implode in an instant, as Steffi has sworn never to allow Luna near her home or children again, so Finn's torn loyalties would become a central conflict, raising the question of whether he will risk everything for a chance to be part of his grandchild's life. And while all this drama unfolds, Will himself is caught between heartbreak and responsibility, because even though he is furious with Luna for what she did to him, he also can't ignore the possibility that he may be tied to her forever through the baby, and he is still desperately trying to repair things with Electra, begging her to see that he didn't betray her, that he was raped and had no control. But Electra, blinded by pain and anger, refuses to see the difference, so his pleas fall on deaf ears, leaving him more isolated than ever.